Hello, dear ones. How are you? It's late tonight. It's 9:46 p.m. here on Tuesday night here on the East Coast of the United States. I'm already in my PJs. I've been in my PJs, and I was busy doing work on the computer, getting a head start for my messages in the morning. I learned if I do like half tonight and half in the morning, it's a lot easier on me. But I thought since I was here, I says, let me pop in and let's do an evening prayer tonight and get a divine message out there to all of you. So I had already called upon God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels to be with us. So we're ahead of the game. And so we just go ahead and just come together with a prayer, especially those who, hello, beautiful Diana. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love that you show me that goes right back at you. But so it's in the evening hours and we're getting ready to get snowed in tomorrow for those who are in our area. Hello, Christian. Boy, we got all these late night. Well, I guess it's not really late, but it's getting there. I guess most people go to bed different times. I try to get to bed early, but that doesn't always happen. Good evening, dear Cliff, my dear friend Cliff. Hello, thank you for popping in, my friend. So I just thought, we'll come together for an evening prayer to get us into our slumber and hopefully have a very peaceful and restful sleep tonight. Good evening, beautiful Colleen. Thank you for popping in, my dear. Thank you so much and joining us, coming together with prayer. When we come together in prayer, and the more energies, the more people that come together in prayer, it makes it more powerful, more stronger, because we're all focusing our energies on love and having our prayer. Hello, Jamie, thank you for popping in, my dear. So when we come together like this, and I'm trying to get back into the morning prayer, my schedule's been crazy. I don't always know, because I can't pick a set time for every day. So, but tonight I am. Thanks for the love, Diana. Thank you. But anyway, I was saying, when we come together for prayer, for anything, even if you meditate in a group, which, instead of meditating by yourself is nice, praying by yourself. But when we come together for anything that's spiritual, anything that's divine, anything that connects us or keeps us connected to source, makes it more powerful, okay? It's fire. And fire is always good. Fire is energy. It's heat. It's light. It's powerful. Anything connected to fire, even with the cards, tarot cards or any of the oracle, any of the cards, if there's fire nearby, it enhances everything that's wonderful. And if anything not so wonderful, it makes it better. So fire is really, really, really good. But anyway, so let's come together for our evening prayer. And like I said, I had already, there's the fire, Diana. You're on fire, girl. So anyway, we'll come together for this evening prayer. Good evening, beautiful Kathy. Thank you for the love, my dear. Thank you so much. So let's come together and prayer. Sometimes if you don't even say a prayer, if you never say a prayer or pray a day in your life, saying thank you, just thank you is a powerful thing. Okay, just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even if before you eat your food, thank you. But I try always bless my food and ask for God in the universe to remove any negative energies, because people touch your food, they touched that apple before you bought it. And they could be having a terrible day, or just the energies that they're projecting, and it goes into the food. So now you're eating that terrible, it might taste delicious, but the energies might not be so good. So before you eat, you can always ask, I ask God to remove any negative energies that are in my food and replace with positive ones. So it heals me, blesses me when I eat it. So those are the things that I say. I put my hands over it, so remove it. So this is something you might want to think about doing that with your food before you eat it, because you don't know who touched it or what negative energies that are there, and you don't want to put those negative energies in your body. You don't want to do that. So, but simply asking for it to be removed, perfect. Okay. Especially those who are omnivores or carnivores. That you really want to do that for you eat any type of flesh. So go ahead and do it. Okay, so let's get together for prayer. For evening prayer. Dear God, angels, archangels, and ascended masters, thank you for being with all of us and blessing us. We are open to receive your blessings. We know that worry, fear, doubt, any of those negative ego energies are not real and don't serve us. So as we lay our head down on our nice soft pillow in our nice warm home, we surrender these energies to you, because we know they are not real, that love, only love exists. And we connect to those love energies where everything is healed and everything is wonderful. We are in abundance all the time of all divine gifts and desires. So we open our arms to receive them without worry, without fear, and without doubt. They are in your hands. We now surrender them to you. They're in your hands to take them away from us as we connect to the love and positive energies of God in the universe and all that's divine. Thank you so much for bestowing these gifts. We have great faith in you, and we are very thankful and grateful for all the blessings that we have every single day. Thank you for sending us your angels and archangels to shield and protect us and keep us safe as we are about to engulf in another snowstorm that's coming to us. Help us to remain in faith and confidence as we get through this storm. Keep us safe. We are grateful for the safety, and wise as we go through this storm. Help us to come together to look out after each other to make sure we are safe. And for everyone else who are not enduring any type of bad weather, please help them know that they too have angels that keep them safe with everything that they do. Help us to remember to call on our angels, to ask for divine help. Because of our free will, we know we have to do that and have faith that everything that we desire and want is deserving and is coming to us. So we wait with an open heart, open arms, open mind, open spirit, and divine faith of everything that's going to come to us. Thank you for keeping us and having a good night's sleep. Our rest is so important for our good health, and we thank you very much for that. For that and so much more, we are forever grateful and truly say amen. So there's your evening prayer. So we're going to come up with a message here. These are the Healing with the Fairy cards, and they are divine messages. And of course, I had called upon divine help to help. So if you want to go ahead and send me some angels to help pick out our message for tonight, to help us get to sleep, go ahead and do so. Angels, send the message. Please select the right message for us that we need to hear before we go to sleep tonight. Thank you for doing this. What is the right message you want to share with us and everyone is watching? God, thank you so much. Select the right word for us tonight. Everybody. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Thanks, Cliff, and amen to you too, Kathy and Diana. Okay, so the message they want us to take with us as we go to sleep tonight is raising your standards. When we raise our standards, and we're talking about spiritual, soulful standards, what we're deserving of. Um, Raising your standards and not accepting anything less than that in your life. And, this could be your standard of living too, but this is more self-empowerment, okay? Uh, uh, Raising what you are deserving of, raising your self-esteem, raising your power. Don't deny yourself of that. That is destructive. That is destructive. That is part of your law of attraction, even your karma. It's going to come back. The seed you sow, what you put out there is going to come back to you. So if your standards are low, you put yourself last. You can't do that. Treat yourself, raise your standards on how people treat you, how you treat yourself, how you live. Now, when I talk about standards on how you're living, I'm not talking about material things. They could be, but that's not basically what I'm talking about. Your standard of living. Do you have a clean home? Do you keep up with the repairs? Do you take pride in your home? Some people live in their home and they hate their homes. They don't like it. They want to move because it's ugly or blah, blah, blah. Raise your standards. Raise them. Whatever you have, raise your standards. You can elevate anything that you have. That's your thoughts, that's your energies, that's how you're treated. You can always say, stop. No, this is not acceptable in my life. I'm going to change it. So fix up your place, make it cleaner, make it nicer, make it more welcoming. It's the same thing with your life. Change, raise your standards on your health, on your thought process, on how people treat you. It's okay to say, no, you cannot come here. And one of the best ways to keep negative people out of your life or out of your home is to shield and protect, calling on Archangel Michael, that only loving people enter this home. You can also sage, but you can also say an affirmation. You can say this every day or whenever. Only loving people come to me. Don't bring up negative people. Don't say negative people stay away. No, you can't bring that up. You don't want to connect to that energy at all. You stay with what's positive, what's loving. Only loving people come to me. Only loving people enter my home. Very important. You raise your standards on that. I only eat healthy foods or healthier foods. I am motivated to taking care of the things that I have. I'm raising my standards. When you raise all these things, I was I don't know who I was listening to. I can't remember. This is a long, long time ago. I don't know who it was, but they had said, and this is bothering me. They had said, even care about your car. Is your car clean? And my car needs to be vacuumed. So after the winter time, and I'm trying to find a weekend where it's warm enough, not too cold, for me to get to the car wash back and vacuum my car and get that cleaned. So it's every time, and I'm a Virgo, so it bothers me. And so I get in my car and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get this vacuum. But they even said, raise your standards on standards of living, how you treat yourself. Okay, raise those standards. So now I'm thinking I got to get this car cleaned up because this is terrible. I can't be driving around with the car looking like this. It just needs to be vacuumed. I pick up things that are in there. I don't leave trash or anything in there, but it just needs to be vacuumed, and dust inside needs to be cleaned. The seats need to be vacuumed and things like that. So I'm looking for a nice weekend where I can go do that. But they even mentioned that, even your car. So the place where you live, your relationships, people, raise your standards up there. It's really, really important. Don't go to bed tonight thinking, oh, this person took advantage of me. Why does this person treat me that way? You say, I'm not taking it anymore. I'm not taking it anymore. I deserve better. My self-esteem is going to get better. It's going to get more powerful. If you have any negative thought about you or about how people treat you, you have a low self-esteem or a lower self-esteem. You can make it higher. High self-esteem doesn't give a crap what anybody thinks. Not taking any BS from anybody either, and not accepting anything. And they're trying to get it together and raising and making the changes that they need. And especially we have the spring equinox today and the energies. In 2 days we have Mercury retrograde and this nor'easter that we're having. Well, these wonderful energies are in the air, just cleaning everything out. If that's not a good message for us about clearing away and raising our standards to a higher level, I don't know what is with all this energy and things blowing and things going here and there. It's a perfect message for that. So go ahead and raise your standards. Surrender anything, any concerns, anything that's bothering you tonight that you're taking to bed with you. Raise your standards. You don't deserve that. Get that out of your head and say, wonderful things are coming to me. I am a wonderful person. I'm a loving person. I am a kind person. I am deserving of loving people and situations in my life. And I only accept that and nothing more. That's it. I'm done. Good night. Go to sleep. Put your foot down on that. Hello, beautiful Deanna. Thank you for popping in tonight. So that's the way you want to think about it. Raising your standards on everything. Do not accept anything less of what you are truly, truly deserving of. Oh, thank you, Deanna. Thank you for the angels in love. I guess since we have a couple people popping in, maybe we'll pull a couple more cards. How about that? Let me see. Let's pull a deck I haven't used in a while. Let's see. How about, let's see. Since we're on, we got the one fairy message. We'll do magical messages from the fairies. We're still with fairies, magical time of the year. Okay. And angels, please select the messaging card that you want to share with us tonight. Please select the card. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to pick 3 cards for this. I'm going to pick the top card, the bottom card, and one in the middle. Okay, so the top card, this is really great. Oh, I'm glad, Deanna. You have to watch from the beginning because we said an evening prayer before we go to sleep, so you can connect with that. So the first card, the top card, is love life. And they tell us the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Okay, so since this is a general reading, you may or may not have a question about that, but there may be some. We were just talking about raising your standards. Okay, so they could be talking, for those who are already in a nice, beautiful, loving relationship. They could be, and even those who aren't. This is when I get a card like this. What it's telling is your love life is with yourself, loving yourself. When we make those changes of really truly loving ourselves, or raising our standards, like in this card, raising our standards, things start to change. How we treat ourselves set the example of how others are going to treat us. And so we want to make sure that we focus. And again, since we're going through change of seasons, the equinoxes today, depending in the northern hemisphere, it's the spring equinox. In the southern hemisphere, they're going into wintertime. But it's still the equinox. And this is the time that on this day, we have the same amount of hours as daylight and nighttime. Daytime and nighttime, the same exact time. And so then now we're getting ready to where tomorrow the day is going to be just a little bit longer than the nighttime. The winter time is the nighttime is going to get a little longer than the daytime. So this is where we come from, that perfect balance, the energy that we have, perfect balance, and connecting to this and deciding, to raising your standards, balancing what's not right in your life, what you need to change, what you need to do, And so the basis of your question involves your romantic life. A romantic life, maybe with yourself, maybe reconnecting, or staying connected to your source of love, your source of power, what's coming into you. Only loving people come to me. Saying that intention, only loving people come to my home. Saying these things, which is now changing your life for the better. Now, you could be, if you're looking for romance, somebody, hang in there, okay? Keep that, again, you are more attractive. You are more attractive when you're loving yourself. When you raise your standards, you are more attractive. You're more seen in that way. And you're just like a glow of light. People are more attracted to you because you had this confidence, this wisdom, this knowing, this connection to love, unconditional love, the source. And so, who doesn't want to be around somebody like that? Everybody wants to. So it's up to you. If you're looking for love, you're looking for a relationship, then hey, this is where you got to be. You got to be that way. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, what you're doing. It's your energy that makes you attractive. And we all know this, okay? We all know this. Some people think for a first appearance, no, it's energy, first of all. You can just feel somebody. At least for me, I think it's most people too. You might just be, wow, this person's energy. I'm going right to them. I want to be near them. I want that. I'm tired of being miserable or sad or upset. I need this. This is what I need. If someone's sad or going through something, or depression, you could see it in their face. You can feel their energy is low. But someone who's up, this is where you want to go. Your love life, very important that you connect. And of course, raising your standards. The bottom card said, ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. But don't feel that you're without. Know you're in need and it's coming to you, okay? But don't put yourself as that you are without, because you have it there. Ask for what you want. I have, with God, all things are possible. I have this beautiful antique round mirror sitting in front of me, because this is feng shui to have this on this wall in here. And on the mirror, I have that written. But this mirror I had for so many years, and it's a perfect home for it. But ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Ask and you shall receive. That's just the way it is. Just go ahead and put it out there. Always ask. Don't assume somebody knows what you need. Don't assume God knows what you need. Don't assume the universe knows what you need. You got to ask for it, because you have free will. You have to ask, and then always be grateful. But you only need to ask one time. If If you keep asking for the same thing over and over and over again, that means you're worrying or you doubt that it's not going to manifest. So now you put ego to it, it delays it from manifesting. If you ask one time and know that it's coming, you're positive that it's coming, yeah, it's going to come to you a lot faster. That means you lassoed it and you're pulling it to you. It's coming to you. It's there. You know it's coming, and you went after it. You got it, and it's coming to you. So this is, you want to stay positive with these things that you're looking for. Exactly, Cliff. Exactly. He says positive energy attracts, negative energy repels. Stay positive, stay knowing, stay excited. And you know, if you ask for something, put a prayer out for something, and some people need to say something every day. They feel that they're working with that. So what you do, you ask for what you want, or you pray for what you want one time, and then every day give thanks, give gratitude that it's coming. God, thank you for sending me this. Thank you for giving me this. Thank you for having this happen in my life. I am waiting patiently for perfect divine timing. You know when it's the right time for me to get it, and I am excited. I don't care how long it takes. And this is just like, you know, a child knows that on Christmas Day they're getting gifts. They don't worry about it. They don't fear it. They don't doubt it. They're no concern. They know they're getting gifts on Christmas Day. So here it is, Christmas Eve, they're all excited. The next day's Christmas, and they're going to get gifts. The day after Christmas, December 26th, they know next year, a whole year away, they're getting gifts. They don't worry about it. They don't fear it. They don't doubt it. They know that they're getting their gifts. So whether this is your Christmas Eve or your day after Christmas, stay excited, knowing that your gifts, what you are deserving of, is coming to you. Stay patient, stay excited. I'm waiting for something to manifest. I've been waiting for a long, long time. And I think it's going to start coming to me. And I'm still being patient, just like I'm still being patient for the warm weather to come. Every day I'm patient. And I know I have to go through this to get to where I want to be. And this is how, and I stay excited, you know that it is coming to you. It is coming. The third card is vegetarian. It says, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. I was just talking, it's funny, I was just talking about prayer and how I asked God to remove all negative energies from my food because somebody could touch it, and then the vegetarian card came up. Those who know me know I'm vegan. I'm not vegetarian, I'm vegan, and some people think that's really extreme way of eating. I have a cousin who is vegetarian, and my Italian side of the family. And hi, Edith, thank you for joining. And you know, he says, he goes, "You mean you don't eat ricotta cheese? How could you not eat ricotta cheese?" Every time I see him, he says that to me. I don't see him that often, but when I do, and I go, "There's vegan ricotta cheese." There's vegan ricotta cheese. He goes, "Really?" I go, "Yeah." You can have anything you want. But anyway, thinking about what we put in our bodies is we manifest. So if you're putting negative energies in your body, again, you are not raising your standards, you're lowering your standards. You're putting negative energies into you. We don't realize that we do this. You know, I don't care what your diet is. Ask God. You can, if you can't remember to bless your food before you eat, that's okay. But maybe try and remember when you bring your groceries home from the market, put your hands over there and ask God in the universe, your angels, or whoever you're close to remove the negative energies off of this food. You don't know who touched it. You don't know if they touched it with with negative thoughts and energies in their mind. They might be going through a hard time. Just like when you eat meat or animals, those animals were tortured, brutally tortured, and treated cruelly. They suffered. And you're eating that suffering. You're putting that in, that torture and suffering that they went through. And those who don't think that happens, it does happen. Do your research. You're putting that into there. So again, bless your food. Even if you eat the flesh, bless it. Ask for the negative energies. Thank that animal who gave their life for you so you can eat and suffered. When you bring love to everything that's around you, you bring love inside of your body as well. So be mindful and show love, show compassion, show gratefulness for your food, your home, your job, your money, everything that you have, because it's there to bless you. Don't take advantage of it. And be mindful of what you bring into your home. Same thing if I went shopping, even if it's non-food stuff. Again, I try to sage it and get the negative energies away from it, because there's a lot of people that come in and out of stores or picking up that apple before you picked it up. From the time it was picked from that tree and traveled all the way to your market, and how many people picked up that apple, and the energies in that apple might taste good, but it doesn't mean it's good for you. So you want to make sure that you bless your food and ask for the negative energies to be removed from your food. So try and get in habit in that. But vegetarian, a new way. I'll try this. The color's a little off there, but it's a nice card. A new way of eating gives more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Okay, so go ahead and connect. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight, late night. Sometimes I'm up in the middle of the night and I wonder, should I go live on Facebook? One of these days I'm going to do this just to see who's up with me and hang out and maybe connect to source and power and see what the angels have to say. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me tonight and joining me in prayer and having me pull out these cards that I haven't had out in a while. Connecting with our divine deities that have our messages for us. But raising your standards, very important. Okay, so go ahead and do that with everything. Everything. And stay positive. And be open to receive. Know that you are deserving of wonderful things. Don't deny yourself of that by what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're acting, and what you're doing. Don't deny yourself of that. Don't step in ego. Don't worry, don't fear, don't doubt, don't find fault, don't complain, don't blame, blah, 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 blah. Don't do any of that. Stay excited and loving. Well, you're also lovingly welcome. Hello, beautiful Suzanne. I'm getting ready to sign off, my dear. Thank you all for hanging out with me. You are powerful when you're in the knowing, when you've got the ascendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There's no stopping you. Let your love and peace fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed, but you must already be there and here, okay, for it to happen. God blesses and loves you, and so do I. Lots of kisses, love, and hugs from me to you. And of course, I wish you all namaste. Sleep peacefully, surrender, take some really deep breaths and say thank you before you close your eyes, and have a wonderful night's sleep, okay? Thanks for the hugs. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support from all of you. I'm feeling you. I give it right back to you. All the love. Good night, beautiful Suzanne. Thank you for the love, my dear, always, and the love and support that you do. And sharing, you share every day, and I'm like so delighted and thankful for that, for all your supports, from liking, sharing, and all that, because we got to spread the love, you know, all the time. Okay, have a good night and you're safe tomorrow. You got angels, connect with them so you're safe. If any of you who are going through this winter storm tomorrow or overnight, starts overnight and it's all day tomorrow. So hang in there, be safe shoveling and all that stuff, okay? All right, good night. I'll see you all later. Probably tomorrow. I'll be snowed in. So I'll probably see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.